The extended glowing garden. The day's last light has long since vanished, leaving the world shrouded in a deep and gentle darkness. You stand at the threshold of a great, silent forest, where a soft, inviting light spills from a break in the trees. It's an ethereal glow, like liquid moonlight, and it draws you forward with a promise of profound peace. You feel no urgency, only a quiet, unshakable calm, and you step through the opening to a world where time seems to slow and melt away. You are now within the glowing garden. The ground beneath your feet is not hard earth, but a luxurious carpet of velvety moss, glowing with a soft, silver light that seems to rise from within it. Each step is a silent, cushioned press, as if you are walking on the softest down. The air, cool and clean, carries the delicate fragrance of night-blooming jasmine and fresh, sweet dew. It's an air that cleanses the mind with every slow, deep breath you take. A path of this shimmering moss winds ahead, a beacon of soft light. It leads you past ancient trees whose leaves are not green, but a translucent emerald. They do not rustle in the breeze, but rather tinkle with a gentle, melodic sound, like 100 tiny glass bells. This sound is so delicate and pure that it seems to resonate deep within your chest, soothing every last trace of tension. The light from the moss path reflects on these shimmering leaves, making the entire grove appear to breathe with a peaceful, living energy. As you follow the path deeper, the world opens up to reveal flowers unlike any you have ever known. These are not bright and loud, but subtle and serene. Some are like shallow, open bowls of creamy light, their petals slowly unfurling. They don't just bloom, they release a soft, soothing aroma that gently erases the day's worries from your mind, leaving only quiet and stillness. Others stand tall and slender, their stems pulsing with a soft, hypnotic lilac color, like a gentle, rhythmic heartbeat. As you pass, you can almost feel them whisper, not with sound, but with a sensation that travels through your body, a feeling of deep comfort and rest. The path curves gently, leading you to an open clearing. In its center is a still, dark pool, its surface a perfect mirror of the night sky above. But the water is not empty. It is home to a family of tiny, translucent fish, and each one glows with a brilliant, yet gentle, cerulean blue. They move in slow, mesmerizing circles, their tails trailing behind them like comets, leaving fleeting lines of light that linger for a moment before dissolving. Their movements are a quiet, unhurried dance, and as you watch, you find your own breath slowing and deepening, synchronizing with the tranquil rhythm of the glowing fish. You sit on a smooth, cool stone at the water's edge, letting your gaze trace the patterns of light they create, allowing the world outside this garden to completely dissolve. Feeling a profound sense of peace, you rise and continue your journey. The path now leads you into a new part of the garden, a grove filled with ancient, gnarled trees. Their bark is not rough and hard, but soft and pliable, woven with luminous threads of silver light. From their outstretched branches hang lanterns, not of glass, but of woven willow branches. Inside each lantern, silent fireflies sleep, pulsing their gentle light in perfect unison, creating a slow, comforting rhythm. A soft, welcoming warmth seems to settle in this area, and you feel as though you are wrapped in a great, warm blanket woven from starlight and silence. Beyond the grove of trees, the path takes you to a place of incredible quiet. Here, a cascade of pure, clear water flows from a rocky outcrop, but the water doesn't make a sound. Instead, it seems to be made of pure, liquid light, pouring over the smooth stones and into a small, crystal-clear basin below. The silent waterfall shimmers with all the colors of a rainbow, but they are soft, muted colors, a pearlescent glow of rose, a whisper of gold, a faint brush of violet. You sit by the basin and feel a cool, calming mist rise from the light water, settling on your skin like a feather-light touch. As you sit, you notice that the light water is not the only source of luminescence. Sprouting from the damp ground around the basin is a field of tiny, humming mushrooms. Each one is a little dome of soft light, glowing with a warm, golden color. As you draw closer, you can feel a gentle vibration in the air, a silent hum that seems to emanate from them. It is a peaceful, resonant sound that you feel more than hear, and it gently shakes away any remaining tension in your body, leaving you completely relaxed and still. The path continues, leading you out of the quiet mushroom grove and into a wide, open meadow. Here, the glowing moss gives way to a field of flowers that are not just luminous, but also musical. Each petal is a different shape and color, and as a gentle breeze passes through, they create a soft, harmonious tune, like a lullaby played on a dozen different flutes. The sound is not loud, but soft and flowing, weaving itself into the scent of the sweet dew and the cool night air. You lie down in the middle of this meadow, surrounded by the gentle glowing flowers and their peaceful song, and you let the music wash over you, lulling your mind into a state of blissful emptiness. You look up at the great, crystalline moon hanging silently in the vast, inky sky. It casts its own soft light down, blending with the thousand tiny lights of the garden below. You are a part of this peaceful place now, a silent observer in a world of gentle magic. You close your eyes, and in your mind's eye, you can still see the slow, mesmerizing dance of the glowing fish, the peaceful pulse of the lilac flowers, the silent cascade of the light water, and the gentle song of the meadow flowers. You are safe. You are warm. You are peaceful. And you are here. Let the gentle glow of the garden lull you into a deep and restful sleep. Quiet boat ride on a misty lake. The day has long since surrendered to the night. The final, lingering colors of twilight have faded, leaving behind a world hushed and still. You find yourself standing on a small, wooden dock, the planks cool and damp beneath your feet. A fine, silver mist hangs low over the water, softening the edges of the world and wrapping it in a gentle, hazy embrace. There is no sound but the soft, rhythmic lapping of the lake against the shore, a quiet, soothing murmur that invites you to release all thought and simply be. A small, wooden rowboat is tied to the dock, its dark surface polished smooth by countless years of water and sun. You step into it, and the boat rocks gently, a slow, steady sway that feels both familiar and secure. You settle into the seat, the wood cool against your skin. You feel a paddle in your hands, its smooth surface a comfort. There is no destination, no hurry, only the deep and abiding quiet of the lake. With a soft push, the boat glides away from the dock. The sound of the water is a gentle whisper as the boat's prow cuts through the surface. You dip the paddle into the water, and with a slow, even stroke, you propel the boat forward. The sound of the paddle entering and leaving the water is soft and rhythmic, a steady plop that becomes the soundtrack to your journey. You watch the water ripple and break around the blade, creating fleeting patterns of silver light in the dark. As you move further from the shore, the mist begins to deepen. It rises from the water like a breathing blanket, coiling and swirling around you. The world you left behind on the shore disappears completely, and you find yourself in a soft, luminous expanse of gray and white. The mist is not cold or damp, it feels cool and refreshing, a soft breath on your face. The world is reduced to just you, the boat, and the mist. It is a feeling of perfect isolation, of being completely safe and separate from everything else. You stop paddling and let the boat drift. The current is slow and gentle, a soft pull that turns the boat slowly, so that you lose all sense of direction. It doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong way to go in this place. The world is now a symphony of muted sounds and soft sensations. The slow, hypnotic drip of water from the paddle's tip, the subtle creak of the boat's wood, the quiet whisper of the mist as it drifts past you. After a time of drifting, you hear a new sound. It's a low, resonant hum, a vibration that seems to come from deep within the water itself. You lean over the side of the boat, peering into the misty depths. You see a faint, golden glow beneath the surface, a soft, warm light that pulses with the hum. It's a field of tiny, phosphorescent plants, their leaves swaying in the slow currents, creating a silent, golden dance. The humming grows stronger, a soothing, resonant tone that seems to vibrate through your very being, chasing away all stray thoughts. You close your eyes and just listen, feeling the hum of the plants and the gentle rocking of the boat, a perfect harmony of peace. The boat drifts on, and the humming fades, replaced by an even deeper silence. The mist thins just slightly, and you catch a glimpse of something in the distance. It is a single, ancient willow tree, its branches draped low, touching the water. A soft, pale light emanates from its leaves, a milky, moonlight glow. As you draw closer, you can see that the light is not just a reflection, the tree itself is alive with this soft, luminous energy. The willow's branches are a curtain of light, and the air around it is fragrant with the sweet, fresh scent of rain on old earth. The boat floats to a stop beside the tree, and you rest your hand on a smooth, luminous root that extends from the trunk into the water. You can feel the quiet, ancient energy of the tree, and it fills you with a deep, unbreakable sense of calm. The boat drifts away again, and the mist returns, a kind and silent companion. The lake opens up into a wide, vast space, and for a moment, the mist parts directly overhead. You look up, and there, in a perfect circle of clear night sky, you see a single star, brilliant and beautiful. It is the only thing visible in the sky, and it seems to be shining just for you. You feel a profound sense of connection to this one distant light, a feeling of being a small, perfect part of a vast and peaceful universe. The mist slowly closes in again, but the memory of the single star lingers, a peaceful glow in your mind's eye. The boat begins to slow its movements, a gentle, almost imperceptible drift. The rocking becomes a soft, steady rhythm, like a cradle. The cool air, the soft mist, the gentle sounds of the water, all these elements combine to create a feeling of profound security. Your hands feel heavy on the paddle, and you let it slip into the water, its splash barely a sound. You lean back against the boat, letting the water support you, letting the night envelop you. You close your eyes, and in your mind, you can still see the gentle sway of the glowing plants, the quiet light of the ancient willow, and the single star in the clearing above. The world is a place of peace, and you are in the heart of it. Your breath becomes slow and even. Your body feels heavy and safe. You are drifting, drifting, drifting into a deep and peaceful sleep. Let the quiet rhythm of the lake guide you now. Good night.